Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's penguin there together.
Baby. Yes!
Yay!
I'm so excited about penguining.
Penguin there, baby.
Penguin.
I'm like, whoever came up with that, that's freaking hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Also, the penguin theme that keeps repeating everywhere, I'm like,
it's really cute.
Noot,
comrade.
All right, so, large pile of quarters. Welcome back, everybody.
Large pile of quarters.
Here we go.
I expect you'll find the others working here see it as something more too.
Aww.
Oh no, it's an arcade with
Everyone
hearts!
has a dream they're chasing, dearie. And for my friends, it lies within the funplex.
Wait,
Aww.
are they all your friends working here?
Maybe like
Whoa.
over time that like the boss has become the friend more than being just a boss, and like that relationship has
developed.
I won't say that it's broken down, but basically the amount of respect has turned more into like a friendship where we have we have a person that has more authority,
Right.
and that this person respects us and wants to help us.
Okay.
Now, if all you want is a paycheck,
Hey,
I can
honest.
provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted. And he didn't last long.
The pause.
Fair. That was very profound. A little bit longer than I would have
So I
expected out of a normal
ask
conversation.
you again, why are you here?
Well, I want it to be my dream job. To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than my super science phone told me to do it. Faith in silicon got me this far, but to get farther, I needed more than that. But I also was hesitant about this job because I was afraid I'd like it and then I'd lose it. So it does sound like fun. I needed to actually think this through. Oh, lots of options. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
It's a funplex. A plex of fun. And I like fun. To be honest, I don't know. Not yet. I'm looking for hope. I haven't had much lately. If I don't dare take risks, I'll be stuck. Confused silence.
I'm almost going for,
whoa.
based on this character, if they're being honest, they might go, I'm looking for hope and I haven't had much lately.
That's
like,
what
that was
that's
kind of
what
the
I
theme.
was feeling very strongly of going, look, I'm looking for hope because you really are here going, I'm hoping this will turn out better. I'm hoping this can be stable. I'm hoping it will provide something to me and I can get something out of it, right? Like we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
This person definitely does seem sad.
Yeah, and like they are. I understand I'm not whining or looking for pity, but my life has been a complete mess for over a decade. In and out of jobs, taking what I could get, settling, compromising. I gave up on hoping for something better a long time ago. But, well, the people in my life who are close to me keep encouraging me to try and chase my dreams. That's why I'm here. I'm looking for the answer to your question. But I won't be daydreaming all the time, I promise. In my last job, I was a lifeguard. That takes a lot of focus. I'll be just as attentive in helping your, funplex. That, perks her attention. Oh, I love her smile.
My! A rather serious occupation, that. And an unusual step from such troubled waters to a land of make-believe.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, also, that reminds me a little bit of one of my supervisors in one of my previous manufacturing jobs who was really like, what are you after kind of thing. And I explained it and I said and basically I used the word endeavor in there. So like I endeavor to achieve these things. He's like, an endeavor is a lifelong pursuit. I wish you luck with that. I'm like, there you go.
There we are.
All right.
You enjoyed this role as a lifeguard, I take it?
Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work. Which makes Francine smile in turn.
Oh, she's
I like
so
that she has
sweet.
more than one smile.
I love this, honestly, like that she has so many expressions. Actually, it's super endearing.
It is. I also liked that she was holding her knitting needles and then, she has different poses and expressions. That's very charming.
Yes. I can't say I can offer a role with such high stakes, but...
Or such deep waters.
But you'd be surprised at the many ways one can save a life, even here.
Honestly, there's a lot of gravity to that statement, and it's true. There are so many stories of people talking about how someone helped them through a part of their life, and that person never necessarily got to know that they helped them and saved their life.
There's even sometimes in regards to having very simple jobs that are actually very satisfying for some people and make them really honestly very happy because the stress or whatever it was tends to be addressed that they needed the addressment for. That's why they got got that job, or that someone there at that very simple job was able to help them. And you never know if maybe you're going to be that person for someone. Not that I think you should expect it, but just sort of be open to that if that's going to be a thing that might happen in your life.
Yeah, or that you being positive or giving insight sometimes can actually really help other people if you're being sensitive to them, even in a really unexpected venue.
Yeah. Very well. I'm satisfied. Let's get you to work.
Right now? I breathe easier at that. Like, in these clothes. I'm gonna start today? Yeah. I mean, I've started today. I've done
We
day
already
labor
look
before.
nice, though, remember?
I know,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. In these fancier clothes, kind of dressed for a...
I'm in a tux
What
or
might
something.
be a higher class interview. I am in a pantsuit. So,
Pantsuit! Ta-da!
all right, it's a pantsuit. All right, probably the weirdest job interview I've ever had, to be sure, and yet it felt appropriate. Like it was about far more than just filling a slot on the payroll. And that this place feels like more than, as she described it, more than a collection of tasks that need to be done.
Which is super cool.
Francine leads me back to the arcade floor to introduce me to my duties. It only occurs to me now that I forgot to say exactly what...
To
ask exactly what duties this mystery job I'd just accepted really involved. Because
We're gonna
sometimes...
find
Do you have
out.
any questions for me? She didn't ask that one.
She
So
didn't.
we don't get a lot of agency in this. She's like, you're fine. It'll be fine. Francine gestures to the seat she was occupying previously, a stool behind the prize desk.
Oh, how marvelous.
Welcome to your new position, Liz.
Sitting here, you mean?
Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. Excuse me, I can habla inglés.
Valuable prices.
Prices.
Yes. I glance at the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Yep.
Well, for prizes at any rate.
Right.
It's such a relief. I'd really been stretching myself thin lately, trying to fill in since the position was vacated.
If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who was here end up quitting?
Who sat here, actually.
Oh, sorry. Who sat here? I, the real Liz, am dyslexic, and I will do my best. But sometimes when I'm trying to keep pace with what I perceive the dialogue cadence to be,
Yes.
especially as the text is appearing, it trips me up a little bit. That,
Yes.
and because I like to ad-lib.
Something about being so bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of those 50 ticket plush
500.
dolls down someone's throat.
500 ticket.
500 ticket plush dolls down someone's throat.
Well, at least he's not. Honestly, it says a lot about a person when they get really bored and they say, like, I feel like jabbing out my eye versus I feel like jabbing out someone else's eye. Like, there's a
Yeah.
real big difference in their focus, and it can be very telling. Here we go.
Oh, such a shame.
Oh, poor dear. He just wasn't cut out for this line of work. Grandson or no, I've no patience for such nonsense.
We will not do blind nepotism here.
Yeah.
We are still going to run a business.
We really are.
I'm sorry. The last person to work this desk was your grandson?
Anyway, Gavin should be by soon. He'll handle paperwork and all that administrative nonsense.
I just want to play games and let other people play games, and the world should just be happy.
Be happy and play
paperwork,
games.
damn.
Now, if you don't mind, all this talking's tired me out some. I'll be in the back office if you need me.
Has a lounge chair in the back
Sounds
office.
great.
Oh no, look at us. That's so cute. The upside down penguin is
this
amazing.
Is so charming.
That is so cute. I want to see the pencil toppers. Everything
also,
looks plush.
I love the penguin,
I
like
think those
showing
are-
up in all these areas.
Yeah, also I'm like, are those sloths down here in the
They
corner?
might be. Or echidna, like a sloth
I have
and
something
echidna.
like they're just like amazing. I love that the graphic designer was just like, I do not have to make all these 9 million toys. These are just balls. And in the middle, it's just like, it's all, imagine the colorful things that are here. But like the bunny's ears go on forever. These are amazing.
Yeah, they're kind of bunnies you would have.
I love how we're just smiling like, I am in customer service mode.
Yep, I got it.
Is that how we dressed for an interview?
Yes.
I see. All right.
Oh,
Well, we have
dear.
never had a higher class job. I will discriminatorily say, and I will recognize that that's what I'm doing. So there we go. Okay then. I adjusted my seating on the semi-comfortable stool, leaning against the desk. Beneath me, a wide array of cheap junk awaited my attention. I bet I could set up these display cases tidier. I mean, she didn't say what I shouldn't do, and I mean, a lot of the job tasks for cleaning and presenting things well are really pretty standard. I could have lost hope then and there that this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. Do I know what this pays? Will it make my bills? Do I know what the hours are? I didn't ask anything.
Wow.
I'll be helping kids obtain toys that will become nostalgic memories for years to come. I've decided. Right? Everyone loves their first glow-in-the-dark spider ring, don't they?
Honestly, they're a lot of fun.
Oh my god, the squished penguin along the bottom. Did you see that?
No, kind of. Yeah, that was really good because I was looking elsewhere.
Wait a minute now. See it?
Oh my god, the penguin is great!
The shelf was short, the penguin was
Short.
large. We just squished it in. There's no one here. Still waiting. Still waiting. There's the time passes. You're gonna pay me to do... I crave the sweet embrace of death. Okay, this person does not work like I do. Because
Nope.
absolutely, I will be like, the counters will be dusted and clean. Your stuff is going to be organized and charmingly placed. I'm going to make sure I know how to operate. Like, if you're not going to train me, I'm going to teach myself how to operate the cash drawer. I'm going to look around for a handbook or a manual and make sure the floor is swept, but that I'm also prepared if a customer comes in. I'm going to read all the little signs that are around, etc., etc. Like, I am a very self-training, self-directed employee. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now, and nobody's walked up to obtain a novelty, fun black shot glass, or a colored pencil set, or a light-up yo-yo. Is anyone out there playing, though? Lunchtime's approaching, if I assume I know when that is, because that depends on when you punch in and what your job's, standards are. And so far, the only people walking in and out of the arcade are a few stray adults who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. But I'm here, ready for them. Thankfully, look at that. My first customer of the day arrives before I start wondering if one of those 500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat.
Is this the person you date? That'd be amazing.
I don't know. Or maybe not. Nope, just walking right on by me. I think he might work there because he has the arcade symbol.
Yeah, I was about to say he does.
So that could be our the boy in question. His head buried in reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Yeah, I imagine that's him.
Is that Gavin? Yeah, maybe.
Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like a typical businessman on a break or unwashed and unemployed game aficionado. In fact, he's snappy dresser, seems a cool dude. Wow, he seems pretty stuck up. Those are the only options.
Wow,
that's amazing.
Now we're back to 2 options.
Honestly, if I'm bored as shit, my first impulse in my own brain is going to be, oh, you're pretty stuck up.
Sure.
So that's where I'm going with. It doesn't mean that's going to be your total impression of him, but like, I know, I'm just going to say that I think a lot of people do this. And just have this experience of, if I'm in a grumpy mood, my first gut instinct to respond to you is going to be grumpy.
Yeah.
If you're not utterly positive.
Which is why people are always like, it's really important to actually pay attention to what your mood is, because it really can influence your entire perspective. But sure, we'll go with, wow, he seems pretty stuck up.
Yep, pretty stuck up. Yep, bye.
Hi.
Seriously? Is he waltzing into an arcade or some posh club with wingback chairs and foie de gras served by a dude named Jeeves? Jeeves is the only official name. Here he comes. And suddenly he looks up at me sharply. Whoops, was I making a face at him or something? I was judging you silently.
What?
All right, stuck up guy. We call him stuck up guy. Oh my god.
I kind of wish we had a voice for him, because then we could know what he was.
I do too. So I'm kind of ad-lib this, and then I imagine he'll have a voice at some point, but that's just my guess. All right. Hold on a minute. Who are you exactly? Oh, what are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine? Pleased to meet you. I'm Liz. I am Francine. I had some work done. I'm the new hire not that anybody wants prizes. I think I would go into customer service mode and be like, yeah, it doesn't matter how I judged you. It's pleased to meet you. I'm Liz. Hello, I'm Liz Scandal, your new hire. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Except we don't know if he works.
I assume you work here. Dude, you are showing some muscles in that shirt. Like,
yeah,
it
he's
is
a big
fitted.
guy.
Like, that's not even fair. Oh,
wow, man,
like,
you're gonna wreck our
did
world.
you get that whole vest, like, tailored to you, or you just barely holding that in? Because I gotta know. You really can't button those bottom 2, can you? This is just all about the waistline, isn't it?
It kind of
all right,
is.
you know what? You might be a little stuck up, but you also might just know what you like. So, he relaxes somewhat on hearing that. Somewhat.
Good to hear.
Oh, he does have a voice. There we go.
Nice.
I love that we just call him stuck up guy. That is not the voice I expected at all. It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's got gusto for an octogenarian and loves working the floor, but sitting here all day, handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. So, she explained the job to you, gave you the papers to sign. She said Gavin would handle that stuff. So, Gavin might be you.
He's Gavin.
With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on, I'm guessing. which I...
That would be me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Gavin Cooper.
Ah, there we go. That's
I'm Gavin
adorable.
Cooper.
I'm
That's-
Gavin Cooper.
Yep.
Huh. That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper. All right.
I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure we manage to keep having a business rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
Love your
That's
accent.
great. Beautiful.
That's so
I'm like, you
good.
actually, like, so excuse me, and I apologize. This is another thing that happens a lot, but people always do stereotype. But I'm like, I believe they actually did depict someone at least familiar with the black community, if not actually picked basically a black performer for his voice.
I can see that. Right.
Right.
I would say this is going to take me a little bit of work. I would say, anyway, I need to listen to his voice a little bit more. Anyway, right. So, as you've no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes. But that's the least part of your job. There's more to it than that. I sound like an inexperienced employee to the one who's playing me and thereby judging me.
Right?
Judging me harsh.
Come on.
I was a lifeguard that sat there and did nothing else but watch people, you know? Oh, I mean, and looked good. Huh. You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor. What? The carpets?
Seriously?
Hi. The floor, the arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around putting out fires and sorting out problems, making sure people have tickets, tokens, nothing runs out, nothing happens. Technically, you're our second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later, but we need two. One to roam, one to operate the desk.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that sounds right. I would say that does sound correct, unless you got a teeny arcade. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office, making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. I like how intense his watch is, honestly.
It
That
really
is a
is.
chunky boy.
Yeah, that is a big ass boy. That'd be a kind of watch that I would have, honestly, if I could possibly.
That's why Francine loved filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I am not a people person, as you've likely gathered. That's not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner. At least if things go south, you tap me for advice on what to do. You got a phone? Of course. Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He doesn't just give me his number. He's pretty formal. He apparently had a stack of them at the ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number's listed at the bottom.
This guy is intense and
if
fascinating.
you're the guys with the disorganized office, you must be stressed if you're this organized in the rest of your life. Damn, or you're one of those people that's always on fleek, but your room's a mess, aren't you?
Oh.
Taking selfies that look like God, but your room looks like a hellhole.
Fair enough. And also, like, your entire existence, like, you're actually really well organized and you can, like, you can pack papers away like nobody's business when you're trying to get them all done, but otherwise you're really gross looking in the rest of your life, except that, like, you look great.
Like, yeah, your living
You're that
quarters are
contrast.
disgusting as hell.
Yep.
But you know where everything you need is. Your clothes are always clean, and you're always looking sharp.
Looking sharp, and also, again, though, like, it's
Your professional
disorganized
stuff
as you
is
look.
in order. Yep. All
Yep.
your professional stuff is always in order.
Yep, and you've got everything on top. You always know exactly what's going on.
I am professional. All right. You ever worked a high-pressure customer service job before? Shoe sales? Smelly socks? You have no idea. God, the athlete's foot that I have seen, and the corns, not to mention the ingrown nail. You know, you just let them try on the shoes themselves, and you put the sanitizer in, and you hope for the best. Yeah, that's really how it... Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. But anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around. You text Ashley or Naomi. In that order.
That's great. He's
That
telling you
is
actually
chain of command.
Yes.
Here is exactly what to do at exactly what order, and for your level of urgency. Like, that is so important in job training. In so many jobs that I've been in, and especially in manufacturing, people do not know where to take certain things, and it's made very unclear by the management as well. Where you go, I will talk to my immediate lead about this. Lead going, God, I don't know anything about that. Okay, so I'll go to the supervisor. You should not be taking this to the supervisor. Oh my God, I am open and I will listen to you. Says the floor, supervisor.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, well, let me talk to you about this thing. And everyone goes, don't talk to them about that thing. That's petty and not their level. Like, but they said I could talk about anything. Yeah, but chain of command dictates that it shouldn't be job stuff unless it's relevant to their station. Talk to them about anything that's not job stuff.
And they go,
Right.
oh, thanks.
All right.
And I didn't know that until basically I got in trouble. All right, well, in the next one, we are going to go ahead and text him, or if he's not around, we're going to text Ashley or Naomi.
In that order.
Yes, so thank you very much for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And please also feel free to go check out this game on your own. This is a fascinating game, and it's actually honestly going to be really entertaining, I can feel. So if you'd actually like to support us, though, please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below.
You bet.
If you'd actually like to sponsor us, potentially even to continue playing this game, that is completely actually an option that's open. Or if you'd just like to tip us because you think we're awesome, or you'd like to go check out our Patreon because you think we're cool. Other than that, I have been Scandal.
And I am still really loving the color palettes and the designs in this game. This is super great. And I have been Liz.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!